Everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Shari, Elisa, and I am back with a full-fledged video. And I'm back with my original content, aka makeup, my favorite thing in the world. I'm back. Let me tell you something. I was looking at a bunch of new makeup that I had purchased. Well, I only purchased one thing, and a bunch of other stuff was given to me. And I was deep in my thought, like, oh, I want to do a quick, my phone has become my best friend in terms of making content. Just was like, I think what it is that, like, the short form content has just become easier for me to produce, whereas like this was a lot. Like, I was spinning my head for like 20 minutes with my ring light and my camera and trying to get it angled so it doesn't look stupid. I also have laundry back there, and so those kind of things always irritate me, but I also feel like I don't really care. I miss those days where YouTube wasn't as like super like clean cut and super like perfect. I feel like I want, my email address is hermessyroom@gmail.com. If there are any brands that want to work with me, please email me and reach out. And the reason I'm telling you that is because that's literally my lifestyle. To the left of me is my bed that is not made, and that's not even me. But I am a Virgo, and I hate feeling like I need to be perfect or appear perfect or look perfect. And sometimes when I don't, I feel more normal and natural myself. Like in therapy, I learned that needing to always have your hair and makeup, hair, nails, makeup, and everything just perfect around you is not healthy, and that there is like there's dirt and unkempt, and then there's like, hey, I made a mistake or I forgot something. And I feel like it kind of becomes obsessive when things don't look perfect. So rock with me. My face is in camera. I'm gonna zoom you guys in a second. Not leaving you hanging because I do produce content just in short form, but I know someone left a comment a couple days ago saying that they wanted to see a get ready with me or something, and then someone else was like, we missed your makeup video. So I was like, okay, let's do it. Went and cleaned up my brows off camera just because I feel like that was going to be very time consuming. But I'm filling in with the Anastasia Brow Wiz in medium brown. This is almost done. I've actually replaced this, which I'll talk about right now with you guys. I'm using it, I don't even know where it's at, but it's somewhere in there. I bought the e.l.f. Pencil that's similar towards it, and my spoolie broke, so I have to use this one, but essentially they're the same thing. Light strokes always help because I definitely got very boxy brow one day, and I was like, what's going on, Shari? Like, this is not you. This is not your makeup style. Sometime last week, Urban Decay sent me their primer, and I haven't owned this in so long, and I do feel like this is like a classic. And then they sent me their Naked Urban Decay, Urban Decay is a brand. They sent me the Naked Half Baked, and then this is what the package looks like. It's really pretty. And then we have, these are the colors. And I'm really bringing you, like, a lot of people bring up 2016 makeup, but I'm really bringing back 2012 makeup because those were the days, okay? Those were the days. Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb. You can't be disturbing me while I'm doing my YouTube. Okay. Also, I'm not sure when this happened, but there is a spoolie which I really like, and I think that's so cool. And I'm gonna use my fingers to spread this out. It is a little bit more liquidy, which I'm not familiar with. If you are, please comment down below if you still use the eyeshadow primer from Urban Decay. I just feel like it's like classic. I come from the 2012, 13, 14. Like 2016 was the peak of like the drama and the gurus, and I feel like at that point, that's when all of the gurus were like picked. Like, these are our favorites, we're not budging, end of discussion, moving on. And that was like the height of like very thick, heavy makeup, and I still do my makeup like that because it's effective and it works. Okay, so we're going off with Buck Off. We're gonna type in. Girl, when I say Mercury retrograde has been on my ass, because the way that I'm communicating just these days, I'm either not, you know what's so funny about Mercury retrograde? I'm either overly communicating or not communicating at all. Like, I just find myself sometimes in my own little bubble, like, da da da, where are you, Shari? And I just feel like because I'm a Virgo and I'm ruled by Mercury, it feels kind of normal to be this chaotic. That's why when all of my friends are like, I can't handle Mercury retrograde, I'm like, my personal planet goes retrograde 3 times a year. And you think I got my shit together? The joke's actually on you, darling, and not me. It randomly came to me like, okay, you've been neglecting YouTube for quite some time, sweetie. Like, are you gonna give them something? Taking Roland, which is like a lighter color, and we're just gonna press that in and make a fake cut crease. And I say fake because you know, most people would just take concealer, and I don't feel like doing that. There is a lot of fallout with this eyeshadow palette, and I was using it. This is my second time using it, or maybe my third time using it. No, it's my second time, and as soon as I opened it up when the mailman dropped it off, I was like, oh, did it break? But it wasn't. It's just very fine. I'm going with Edible, and then I'm just gonna bring it in a little bit, but not too much. Hold on. Because I kind of want to talk about what I have. So we've got the Patrick Ta Chiseled Cream Contour and the Bronzer. This was also given to me because their company reached out to me because of that viral video. And they were like, can we send you some stuff? And I was like, absolutely. And I was like, let me find the stuff that I'm probably gonna tell myself, no, I don't need to buy when I deserve it. So I was like, it's the most expensive. So we purchased the Makeup by Mario. This actually just came in from the mailman, like no lie, an hour ago. So this is the medium dark soft sculpt transforming skin perfector. It's the Radiant Skin Powder. This is what she looks like. I'm honestly a little nervous that it might be too light, but we are gonna make her work. The medium Tantour, the contour and bronzer cream. I'm actually more excited to use this color, probably more than the Patrick Ta, because I already have a video on it, but if you guys definitely want to see it, go in with this in the medium. And this brush is the E8 from Morphe. She's kind of falling apart. I definitely need another one. Morphe, if you want to send me one, let me know. Ooh, I grabbed a little too much. A little goes a long way, I noticed. Okay, first things first, on my skin, because I'm a little bit on the golden side, it does come off a little reddish. It goes a long way. We're gonna do that. I don't know what to make of it yet, because I definitely look really, and I know that this is actually whose style is this? Is Harusha's style, actually. This is her thing where she likes to contour first. And I think that that's really cool. So we're gonna just do that. The faux filter biscotti. I'm really nervous about this, and I'm praying that it's a good time. So far, wait, can you guys, do I need to bring you in closer? What do we think? Oh, bitch, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Okay, so I like this, but I don't love it. I like it before makeup. Keeps me dewy. My problem is that it sprays. Let me show you. Can you guys see that? It sprays in 2 different directions, and I think that that's really ridiculous. You guys tell me if you feel we're working with something. I take the Infallible. I've been liking this one lately. This is the 511. I also made a video of using darker foundation with a lighter concealer, and I was like very glowy. So we are gonna just put this over pretty much everywhere that we just did everything, and pray to the gods that this comes out good. Oh my god, did this just make things better? Holy shit, this made things better. That's hilarious. Wait a minute. I like this. Wait, maybe I need a little bit more light. Okay, pressing it in with this sponge. Wait. Is this my new look? Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. A couple things stand out to me. One, the primer's working with everything, which is always like the most important thing to me. The concealer is getting better, and I think what I would have done next time is maybe just use the contour bronzer. What is this? Tantour? The Tantour? I would have used that first, put the foundation, and then the concealer. But I'm also not mad at it because I haven't had to dip in. This is how you know this is a good product, and that a little bit goes a long way, and that it will last you, because literally I can still add a little bit more. I don't know if you guys can see that. I can add a little bit more, and she is working. And then if I wanted to, which I will right now just to show you guys, we're gonna go in with the cream. I probably used a little bit too much, and I could just really go in. Oh. Did you guys see that? This is what the love of my life will always be makeup. I like to mix that with a little tiny bit, like this Rare Beauty. Rare Beauty is sometimes like the best and the worst, because like this bottle, I've had this for a year. I made this joke on somebody's, I made this joke on this girl's TikTok that I would take the Rare Beauty blush to my grave because it's gonna last me so long. Like literally, look how great it spreads out. Like I don't need any more than that. So at the end of the day, this is a holy grail. I'm gonna make a holy grail video. That's what it is. I was trying to decide what setting powder I wanted to use, and I have lately just been gravitating towards my Derma Blend loose powder. I know you're probably thinking like, girl, that's a white powder, you're melanated, what's tea? I kind of don't care about flashback just because I take my own photos, I edit my own photos, and I don't allow certain photos of me to look crazy on the internet. My new obsession these days is the powder puff. This is in my Amazon store, which I should have it linked in the bio. You know what, I'm gonna assume that it is. The Derma Blend powder and this powder puff is all linked in my Amazon store, which you guys can find down below. I feel like a lot of us used powder to, ooh, what the fuck is going on here? We used to use powder with a brush, and it used to be annoying. There's like a little white, I don't know what the hell's going on here. I'm just gonna set it. But yeah, I have been using this especially underneath my eye. And it's perfect because it's a triangle, and that's what it is. I fucked up something here because it looks like I have a shadow here, but even though it's annoying me, I'm gonna keep moving on. And I don't know if it's the concealer, it's a couple things, but I'm gonna just let it go because this video is for research purposes and research purposes. The thing that stuck out to me is that it had translucent powder in it, and it also had like bronzer in it, and then a little bit of shimmer. And I feel like we could always use something that just kind of does a little bit of everything. So I am like dipping my brush. Oh, there's a lot of, I'm like really digging this because I want to not have to dig again. Like as you can see, she's full, and I want to just be able to set, oh my god, I like it already. Yep. Oh my gosh, yeah, I really like it. And so I'm only going to use this on my forehead just because I also have other powders that I want you guys to see how they work, and I'll be using a different brush. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish powder. I am someone who goes back and forth between the Kosas powder and this powder, and I sometimes never know which one is my favorite, but this made it to the video. So that could kind of tell you a new song. Yes, it is a little like light. You're probably wondering like, girl, what's happening there? But I kind of use it just to kind of fix over the areas. I believe that the #2 Charlotte Tilbury powder kind of fixes my mistakes and gives me a look that is like flawless. Sometimes the powder makes me look as if I have already set, and I really like that. I also like to use it underneath the eye. And honestly, back in the day when I was using that milk powder, that milk foundation like all the time, when I tell you that I used to put this all over my face, I really did not care how it made me look. So we're gonna go in with this little tiny, this is, I don't even know, this is a Luxie large shader. And I just like that this is a little domed, but it's a little wider. And I wanna go in and just kind of press in where I was creating like a little bit of a nose contour. So that I don't lose like some structure in my nose. The same, even though I use this on the Mario brush, I really like this end to go in, and essentially what I'm doing is wherever I put cream, I'm putting the powder to make everything work. This is just to make sure that I still have cheekbone. I'm looking very Miami and I absolutely adore it. I really need to do this setting spray because I'm really frustrated. This is another new one for me. I've never tried. I feel like this video should be called New to Me, Old to You, Professional Super Setter Spray Sunglasses, and somehow ended up with lashes on because I feel like the look was just calling for super glam. But by the time this video ends, I will be putting a picture of what it looks like in like real time, real light. After the setting spray set a little bit, I am a little bit more dewy on the forehead, but set according to like my standards pretty well below. I feel like my forehead and the little patch went away, but underneath the eye something went wrong, and I'm not gonna let that like ruin the video because old me would have been like, throw the video out, let's start over again. Bronzing powder, and that's why I didn't put anything on the cheek from the Mario, because I felt like this has so many like very nice and caramel but also chocolatey notes to it that I feel like my cheekbone would really pop. And I haven't put any additional blush on, and the reason I did that is because I didn't feel like it. Okay, so wait, this isn't really like giving me anything, is it? Do you guys see a difference? Yeah, that I really like, and I kind of want to just use that instead of blush today because like I told you, sometimes I pick one or the other. It's either blush or it's bronzer. Some days it's both, and today it definitely is a little bit of both. But I really wanted to give a very glowy, like lately I've been wanting to look like I just left Costa Rica. Let's do a little lip liner. This is the Morphe in the color Bar. The Huda lipstick in the color Interview. It's a matte lipstick. This is what she looks like. I have no idea why I opened that whole thing like that. These days have been the Maybelline. We'll put that on there. Also, these Maybelline, what gloss is this? What is it called? The Lifter Gloss are really nice dupes for the Fenty one. I feel like nothing beats Fenty, but if you're looking for something that's a little bit more cost effective, for about $8 or $9, it's really good. And this little tiny one, I've had this for a little bit. I just like found it in my makeup kit. But this is the Anastasia Brow Gel, and this is the color. This shit is so tiny, I really need my glasses for that. They're from Huda Beauty. This has no name. Oh, it's the Life Liner Very Vanita in the Extreme Black. And then it goes up a little bit like this. I do like this makeup. It is a little heavy. There are some things that I would tweak. I'll probably do a TikTok or a reel and post it on my shorts here on YouTube using the products that I feel that were most effective in avoiding this. But I do really like it. I feel that everything worked seamlessly together, but we got to work on that concealer. Other than that, I do really like a lot of these Huda products. This very much stood out to me. I'm really liking the liner. This is my second time using it, and it lasts. I'm obsessed with this because then I can get a foundation, or I could just use the foundation I have, but I feel like underneath it kind of gave me the look that I was like, my forehead looks like I just left the beach, or I just left like a tropical vacation. As always, thank you guys so much for watching my channel. I really appreciate you guys having the utmost patience with me as I figure out this influencer journey. I have so much fun doing it, and I'm always thinking of new ideas, and if I neglect you, don't ever forget that you will always be my first love. YouTube and Shari forever.